Hey, here again is me. There's Navgtr. You pretty much know what he is. This sucky ass reviewer on YouTube. Pretty bad, sort of like Irate Gamer. He doesn't deserve as much praise as he should. I think Irate Gamer is a little bit better than Navgtr, but that's my personal opinion, but they're both dreadfully awful. But Navgtr is this guy. He's a YouTube partner, of course. But it's this guy who does the stupidest reviews ever and doesn't explain one good quality of the game. And just goes off random points and stuff. His review style is terrible. I could do better reviews than him. I know I said that, but I'm not the best reviewer on YouTube or anything like that. I'm not a great reviewer either. But I could even be better than this jackass. He praises graphics over gameplay, and also he says good games are bad and bad games are good. Come on. And sometimes he does like 30-second reviews. Pathetic. I'll let you watch a couple of videos. This pissed me off so much. GoldenEye is a terrible game. Everyone agrees that this turd is bad. You know, isn't that an NES song from the 80s or something? That's not 90s.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Yeah, we know.
GoldenEye is basically a first-person shooter game. The genre popularized by Doom. Nintendo has
no. Doom? Yeah. No, it was popularized by Wolfenstein 3D, which is a father of Doom.
GoldenEye is not just another Doom clone. This may be true, but GoldenEye hardly redefines the genre.
What?
The graphics are excellent, except for the blocky human figures.
Yeah, that's because of the N64 cartridge constraints.
Surface textures are beautiful, and you can see far into the distance. You can see even further with a sniper rifle, which lets you zoom in on the horizon to aim at unsuspecting guards.
Okay. Did he mention why it doesn't redefine the genre? You know, without this game, you wouldn't have Halo and all these multi-party first-person shooters.
The zoom feature on this gun can be awkward, though, especially when you're aiming at an alarm button, which you want to destroy.
Maybe because you suck?
There's an easy solution to this problem. Don't use the sniper rifle for aiming at objects.
You know, you need missions with the sniper rifle, you dumb shit.
GoldenEye 007 has 20 stages in all, 18 on the low difficulty level, and 1 extra stage for each of the higher 2 difficulty levels. Regardless of the difficulty, the game is automatically saved after you beat any stage. Without this feature, beating the game would be impossible.
Yeah.
Beating the game is impossible on the higher difficulty levels.
No, it's not.
Do yourself a favor. Don't even try them. You still get an ending with low difficulty, and as far as we know, the ending does not change along with the difficulty.
You know, you can unlock different levels.
The ending is pretty stupid. It reflects a lack of emphasis on cinematic sequences in the game. There are very few cinematic sequences, and even those scenes constitute only the camera swooping around the landscape of a new level. In the ending, Bond escapes in a helicopter, and then we see him kissing Natalia in the jungle. She goes, "Ooh, James," and the credits roll. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
Although there's
not
much plot development in the cinema scenes, the actual gameplay, what you do in the game, keeps the story going on its own. Moving over to play control, you can adjust the commands assigned to each button on your controller without any trouble. You will surely want to change from the default controls to make the game handle more like Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. The control is not flawless, no matter what the setting.
It is very flawless. It's very, very flawless. I have no problems with the controls, and the multiplayer is awesome. And look at this. Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers is not a wrestling game.
It's a fighting game, you...
Instead, It's a collection of almost every Nintendo mascot known to man. Pikachu even makes an appearance as an experienced fighter.
Oh, really?
Straight out of Pokemon training. All characters have the same commands for special moves, which utilize taps and tilts on the analog joystick. The game has two big problems. First,
what?
You have to reset the game to change characters.
Hello, welcome to the fighting world. Look at what someone said. This is funny. You reset the game to change characters. Second, you can't change direction in midair. Welcome to fighting games.
Second, you can't change direction in midair. These flaws are significant enough to detract from the game's overall enjoyment.
That was the worst review I've ever seen of Super Smash Bros. Everyone says it's so great because it is. If you're having an argument or something over Smash Brothers and you want to see which character is the best, that's the perfect game. And it's the first of its kind. So don't be so hard on it. Yeah, this guy does not deserve ads in his views or videos. I got some dark shit off of that. Skip this crappy
Mario
intro.
Kart 64. It combines the thrill of a racing game with signature Miyamoto gameplay. In this case, mystery items scattered in various parts of the track, which either help or hinder each racer. The game gives players a true feeling of racing a go-kart, as the kart skids sideways and maneuvers quickly around obstacles. Mario Kart 64 features a depth in graphics only available with Nintendo 64. Since racing games by their very nature move at blistering speeds, the other video game systems can't produce the graphics fast enough.
3DO.
Causing environments to literally pop onto the screen in a most unrealistic fashion. The speed at which Nintendo 64 produces the graphics is an unbelievable 93.75 megahertz.
Imagine if it wasn't cartridge based and it wasn't $70. I'll watch this review. He gave away the ending. Oh, come on. This guy's terrible. This really pissed me off. I played Spyro to hell. And here's what has to say by Spyro. Look how many dislikes. 207. Sorry about the fucking shitty camera. That's kind of my trademark.
Sony's biggest game before the November release of Crash Bandicoot Warped is Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah.
You've no doubt seen the ads all over TV. While Spyro is a solid B game, it won't send Crash running for his money.
Hey, it's by the same makers, Naughty Dog. You don't see any good Spyro games or Crash games anymore because Naughty Dog left.
Control is very important in a 3D game. Spyro's control feels a tad loose. We're not being picky, but we do have to say that this is only a minor flaw.
Look at Resident Evil and Tomb Raider. You would have to.
The dual shock controller really vibrates in this game, a nice peripheral feature. But that's nowhere near as noteworthy as the gems in the game. In most games, you have to bust open crates or creatures to expose gems or items, but half the time you're going so fast that you miss the gem while busting through things.
Really?
In Spyro, the gem draws to you once it's exposed, so there's none of this circling back business for every stupid gem. This incredibly small touch shows a real concentration on maximizing the gameplay experience. Another example of this commitment to quality are the two options for camera movement, active and passive. Active is the best choice to keep the action centered. A double sneak peek at Crash's upcoming adventure.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
You know, he pretty much praises the graphics and sound. It's ridiculous. And see part 2 for even more stupidity.